Hello and welcome to this special program where we come to you with developments out of North Goa, where celebration turned to tragedy at the centuries-old Lairai Jatra in Shirgao. A stampede during the ritual procession late last night has left 6 people dead and nearly 80 injured, some battling for their lives. What was meant to be a sacred night of devotion turned into a nightmare. Around 2 a.m., as thousands gathered to witness the traditional fire walking ritual by the Dons, panic broke out in the crowd. In a matter of minutes, the festive fervor gave way to chaos, confusion, and catastrophe. We now move on to our reporter Nitiksha, who is on the ground, who has been speaking to locals and officials there to get an insight as to what really occurred on that fateful night. Nitiksha, कितें जालें exactly थंय and locals तुका कितें सांगता थंय?
हो इन्सिडंट जो आसा हो फातोडेर 3 वरांचेर घडलो, जेन्ना सगळे जे भाविक आसा धोणगण हे होमकाडांतल्यान धांवपाक वयता. हांगा होमकाडाच्या पयलीं हांगा एक तळी आसा, तळयेन सगळे जे धोणगण आसा हे पयलीं न्हातात आनी त्याच्या उपरांत ते होमकाडान धांवपाक वयता. त्याच्या पयलीं हो इन्सिडंट हांगा घडलेलो लोकां खातीर आशिल्लो. अचानक धोणांची गर्दी आसा ती खंय तरी आणि ह्या खंय तरी मदींच पडली आणि तिका उखलपा खातीर खंय तरी जे लोक आसा धोणगण हे फुडें सरले आणि तेन्नाच हो इन्सिडंट हांगा घडलेलो आसा.
आता इतके दीस जाले पुलीस म्हणटा की मोर दॅन 1000 पर्सनल, ड्रोन सर्वेलन्स आणि CCTVs आर बीइंग प्लेस्ड देयर. पुलिसांचे तुका कितें माहिती येयला की वॉट वेंट रॉंग अकॉर्डिंग टू द पुलीस, ऑर वॉज इट एंटायरली द फॉल्ट ऑफ द धोंड्स अकॉर्डिंग टू वॉट द टेम्पल कमिटी इज सेइंग?
अशें सुत्रांकडल्यान आमकां अशी माहिती मेळ्ळा की जी मिस्टेक आसा खंय तरी फुडें सरलेले तिका उखलपा खातीर करना तांकांय खंय तरी कळ्ळें ना. आणि पुलिसांचे जर म्हणपाक वयशात जाल्यार पुलिसांचो बंदोबस्त आसा हो हांगा आशिल्लोच. लोकां कडल्यान अशें कळ्ळां की खंय तरी जेन्ना हो इन्सिडंट हांगा घडलो तेन्ना पुलिसूय तांकां वय उखलपाक फुडें सरले आणि गर्दी पण इतली आशिल्ली की खंय तरी ह्या गर्देचो जो प्रभाव आसा अचानक वाडलो आणि ताच्या खातीर हो इन्सिडंट हांगा घडलेलो आसा.
बट ह्या एक्झॅक्ट रिझना खातीर पुलिसान सांगिल्लें की आमी फुली प्रिपेर्ड आसा, आमी 1000 पर्सनल घालता. सो इतको पुलीस प्रेझन्स आसतना असो सिट्युएशन कसो पावलो की 100 लोक मरपाक पावले ते?
हो अचानक जी गर्दी आसा, कारण कितें आसा शिरगांवची फामाद लयराईची जात्रा आणि वर्सान वर्सा धोणांची संख्या आसा ही वाडत वयता आणि खंय तरी हांगा हो जागो जो आसा, हांगा रस्तो अशीर आसा, खंय तरी हो जागो कमी पडिल्ल्यान हांगा जी गर्दी आसा धोणांची अचानक वाडली आणि इतलो पुलीस प्रोटेक्शन आसतना लेगीत हो इन्सिडंट कसो काय घडलो हो सुद्धा एक्झॅक्टली हांगासरले काय लोकल्स आहा तेही सांगपाक शकना, कारण गर्दी जितली वाडली अचानक तितलो फ्लो तोणांचो वाडलो काय एक्झॅक्टली कोणीच सांगपाक शकना.
आणि सध्या थंय आतां वातावरण कशें आसा? वॉट इज द सेंटिमेंट? आतां एक सायडीन थंय सेलिब्रेशन चालू आसता आनी दुसऱ्या सायडीन आतां हो इन्सिडंट घडलो. सो वॉट इज द एक्झॅक्ट ग्रावंड फिलींग ओवर देर रायट नाव?
एक्झॅक्ट जर सिच्युएशन सांगचें म्हळ्यार सकाळच्यान आमी पळयल्यार आसा, सकाळच्यान जे हांगासरले कांय शॉप्स आसा ते अजुनूय बंद आसा. हरशी जात्रेक म्हणटा तशी गर्दी आसताली, पूण सकाळच्यान आमकां हांगा चड अशी गर्दी पळोवपाक मेळिना. सकाळच्यान सगळे पुलीस प्रोटेक्शन तशेंच फायर फोर्स, DYSP, SP सगळे हांगा उपस्थित आसा. अजुनूय हांगासर सध्या बाकीचे पुलीस स्टाफूय हांगा पाविल्ले आसा. फॉरेन्सिक तेंची गाडी हांगा पाविल्ली आसा. जो आमी हांगा पळोवपाक शकता इन्सिडंट घडल्या उपरांत जी गर्दी हांगा जात्रेक आमकां पळोवपाक मेळटाली दर वर्सा ती सध्या खंय तरी हांगा कमी आसा.
अँड हॅव द पुलीस बीन एबल टू टेल यू वॉट वेंट रॉंग? आतां पुलीस म्हणटा सर्वेलन्स असले, ड्रोन सर्वेलन्स असले, CCTVs असले. सो पुलिसान तुका कितें सांगपाक पावला की ह्या रिजना खातीर अशें जालां बीन?
पुलिसान अजून एक्झॅक्ट काय तरी सांगूंक ना, बट जेन्ना आमी तांकां विचारले ते म्हणपाक लागले आमचो पुलीस फोर्स हांगा आशिल्लो. एक्झॅक्ट कितें रिजन आसा ते सध्या तांचें इन्व्हेस्टिगेशन चालू आसा.
Okay, thank you Nitiksha, and we'll keep coming back to you for updates, and
Yes.
thank you for covering from ground. Now, despite the government claiming a heavy police presence, drones and emergency teams on standby, the crowd control clearly failed. Health Minister Vishwajit Rani confirmed that 13 critical injured are under intensive care at GMC, 5 of them on ventilators. The death toll authorities fear may rise.
It's one of the most unfortunate incidents that has occurred. Goddess Lehrai's Jatra, which is supposed to be one of the most auspicious. People look forward to this Jatra every year, and this incident which has acted of stampede is really very sad. The whole emergency services are always active, but they have been pressed into total action. My whole team, along with the Secretary Health, Arun Mishra, Dean Goa Medical College, Advisor to Health, Fazil Araujo, my medical superintendents, Dr. Rajesh Patil, Varsha Monj, Uday Kakodkar, and the whole team has been active all night. Heads of department in Goa Medical College, and our team has been on the field the whole night from the time we heard of the incident. Sushma Saini, 108 head, has also been active. We are trying our best to see that we are able to reduce the casualties. 80 people have been injured and brought to the hospitals. And in addition, the whole focus of the health department is to save the lives of the critically injured. There are amounting to about 10. And more than 6 to 7 people have lost their lives. My condolences deeply go to the family. Whatever we can do as the Ministry for Health and the state government, we will do. Our job is to see that we are able to save lives, and we want to save the lives. With the blessings of Goddess Lerai, I am sure we will be able to save the lives of the injured. I pray to her for her blessings to give us the strength to save the lives of the people and even the injured. And we are able to, critical lives, we are able to save them and, hand the patients over in good health to the families. I am really saddened by this incident. This should not have happened. This has happened. This is really unfortunate. My sentiments are with all the families who have lost their lives and also the injured. We are doing our best. I want to reassure them that the department and the health service is doing their best and the government is doing their best to save their lives.
Okay, we now switch to our reporter Dylan Rodrigues, who has been monitoring the hospitals where the patients have been brought in. He is currently at the Goa Medical College, where a few political parties have also been visiting every now and then. Dylan, according to you, आता सध्या situation कितें आसा of the patients?
अकॉर्डिंग सिच्युएशन त्यांचे सध्या क्रिटिकल हा म्हणून सांगतात तितून 3 काय 4 जाण आणि आता खूपशे लिडर येऊन गेले. आता काँग्रेसाचे 445 प्रेस कॉन्फरन्स त्यांचे डेस्क इन्चार्ज येऊन गेले. दुसरी अपडेट आहे ती आता आजिलोन 4 जाण हाडलेले. दे वे ब्रॉट डेड, 2 मेल 2 फिमेल. Receive at Azilo, they received 28 patients, of which 8 were critical, 6 were referred to GMC, and 18 are under treatment, and 2 have been discharged. This is the report from Azilo Hospital. Bicholim were brought, 2 dead were brought, received 36 patients, and 5 were received to GMC, and 2 sent to Azilo, and 3 under observation, and 26 have been discharged from Bicholim. This is come from Bicholim, and Saklim Hospital treated 5 patients with reference to referred 1 to GMC and 1 is under observation and 3 discharged from. This is update from Saklim Hospital, and 3 from CVM and 1 each from Kumarja, Sattari and Pilgaon died in this stampede. This is the update.
ओके आता डिलन सकाळी तूं असलो आजिलो आय मीन यू हॅव बीन इन टच विथ मी सिन्स मॉर्निंग आणि देर वर सम इश्यूज वेर यू वर सेइंग that even electricity was becoming a problem at the hospital. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
That time it was around, it was 11:15 something, and that time LOP had come, the Congress Party President, and MLA Alton was there. So when they went to visit the patient, I sent the visuals. When the patients were going on for treatment, the lights had gone off. The doctors were saying some maintenance. PW has taken some work up in the Maksa area, but only for a few minutes. But being the heat in May, the heat was too much, and patients were really uncomfortable because some patients have stitches on their legs because of the wounds and all. And breathing, this was it. So that time the lights had gone off in Agilo Hospital. Overall, patients were responding in Agilo, but still patients cannot say. As well as in JMC also, the situation is same. Some doctors are saying critical. Now here also, just now people are just coming and visiting them, giving them some support. But let's see.
Okay. Well, Dylan, thank you so much for giving us the updates from the hospitals, and I'm sure you'll keep track of this and can update our viewers on any further developments. Well, we now know the details of these 6 deceased, among them a 17-year-old boy, a 52-year-old woman, both from Thevim, a resident of Pilgaon, and others from Kumbarjua and Satari. Also from Azilo, Bicholim and Sakli hospitals, a grim pattern emerges. Emergency wards overwhelmed, critical patients rushed to GMC, and a community reeling in shock. As a mark of respect to the victims, the Goa government has declared a 3-day mourning. All state-supported festivities stand cancelled. The temple committee, meanwhile, has raised eyebrows, giving the administration a clean chit and laying blame squarely on the Dons. They say it was the reckless behavior of the barefoot firewalkers that triggered the panic. The chief minister stood by as this claim was made. No mismanagement, they insist. Listen in.
ही जात्रा ही त्यांची लोकांची पब्लिकाची देवीची ही लेराईची जात्रा पळय पब्लिकाची धोणाची तेन्ना ती धोणानूच ती बरे भशेन करूंक जाय अशें नाका जाल्यार आकांत तांडव करूं जायना न्ही आनी आमी त्या खातीर प्रत्येक मांडवान वचून जात्रे पयलीं आमी तांकां प्रत्येक आवाहन करतले की बरे भशेन ती करून घेवची आनी अशें करच्यो न्हू फुडां भविश्यांत तर अश्यो गोश्टी घडूं येना हे फर्स्ट इन्सिडंट जाला अशें हेच्या पयलीं केन्नाच जावना लास्ट एक मातशें ते एक कंपाउंड वॉल भायर आयिल्लो आसा तेच्या खातीर मातशें एक बायल रडली पूण अशें केन्नाच इन्सिडंट जावंक ना आनी ह्या खातीर आमी धोणाक आवाहन करता आतां ह्या माध्यमांतसून की अश्यो गोश्टी धोणांनी करच्यो न्हू कितें आसा की उठ बस क्रिटिसायज करा मॅनेजमेंटाचेर जावं गव्हर्मेंटाचेर हें बरोबर न्ही लोक मिस्टेक करतलो आनी तेचे खापर कोणाचेर गव्हर्मेंटाचेर आनी मॅनेजमेंटाचेर पडटलो आनी 1.5 किलोमिटरचो गांव आमचो आनी सगळे कडेन सरकार पावूंक शकना मॅनेजमेंटूय पावूंक शकना
हांव सकाळी फुडें 5 भायर सरून बिचोले CHC हॉस्पिटल आजिलो हॉस्पिटल आनी गोवा मेडिकल कॉलेज ह्या तिनूय जाग्यार वचून आयलो जेंची बाकीच्यांची ट्रिटमेंट ही पूर्ण रित्या सुरू आसा आनी तांकां सामकी बऱ्यांतली बरी ट्रिटमेंट जी आसा ती आमच्या गव्हर्मेंट हॉस्पिटल आजिलो हॉस्पिटल आनी बिचोले ह्या तिनूय हॉस्पिटलांनी दिता पुलीस डिपार्टमेंटांनी बी तांकां एमर्जन्सी हांगासल्यान शिफ्ट करपाक 108 एमर्जन्सी शिफ्ट करपा खातीर तत्परतेत काम केलां ओके ज्या इन्सिडंट्साची पुराय इन्क्वायरी करपा खातीर हांवें लायले इन्क्वायरीचो रिपोर्टूय येतलो इन्सिडंट्स कित्या खातीर जालो आनी कसो जालो तो ताजो रिपोर्ट आयल्या उपरांत बी आमी पब्लीश करतले बट वायट घटना जाली बट आमचे पुलीस आसतले किंवा डॉक्टर्स आसतले जी घटना जाल्या उपरांत तांकां योग्य ट्रिटमेंट दिवपाचें काम सातत्यान केलें बट 6 जाणांचो जेंचो मृत्यू जालो तेंचे ते ब्रॉड डेथ टू द हॉस्पिटलांत ते पावूंक शकले ना म्हणून त्यांचेर फुल्ली ट्रिटमेंट काय जावंक शकना हॉस्पिटलान व्हरच्या पयलींच ते मरण पावले. थोड्या जाणांक फ्रॅक्चर्स आसात ते आजिलो हॉस्पिटलान आसात. बांबोळे आसा त्या 4 जाणांच्या पैकी फक्त एक्क मातसो चड सिरियस आसा. हांव दोगांय खूब पळोवन येयला. बाकीचे आनी एक 5-6 जाण एडमीट आसा. थोड्या जाणांक न्यूरो ओपिनियन. आमची पुराय गोवा मेडिकल कॉलेजची पुराय टीम ही सगळ्या पेशंटांची खूब बऱ्या पद्दतीन काळजी घेता. सरकार जे इंजर्ड जाल्या त्या सगळ्या जाणांक फूल फ्लेज ट्रीटमेंट सगळ्यांची करतले.
But not everyone is buying that explanation. The opposition is up in arms. Goa Forward's Vijay Sardesai has called for a high-level probe and ex gratia of 1 crore rupees to each victim's family. His question is pointed. If over 1,000 police were deployed and drones were in the sky, how did this tragedy unfold? Congress, the Aam Aadmi Party, RGP and TMC have echoed these concerns. Many are now asking, is the government hiding behind rituals to deflect from a systemic failure?
लयराई जात्रा ही गोंयची एक सगळ्यात व्हडली जात्रा आनी सरकारान हे स्टेट फेस्टिवल म्हणून करपाचे पसून येवजण केल्ली. आतां ह्या फेस्टिवलाक भरमसाट लोक येतात हे सगळ्यांक खबर आहा. आनीक आज आमी जेन्ना पेपर वाचलो तेन्ना आमी पयलीं पळयलें की न्यूज अशी आयल्या की 1000 पुलीस ऑफिसर आनी ड्रोन्स लयराई जात्रे खातीर सरकारान युटिलायज केल्या, तांकां कामाक लायल्या म्हणून. आनी ताजी मागीर आयकूंक येता की पयलेंदा इतिहासान एक स्टॅम्पीड जावन कितलेशेच लोक भायर पडल्या, कितलेशेच लोक सिरियस आसात म्हणून. आतां हें कशें कनेक्ट करपाचें हें म्हाका दिसता एक क्लियर कट एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव्ह फेलियर हो कॉलॅप्स ऑफ एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. आनी हो सरकार इज अ सरकार ऑफ फोटो ऑप्स की पब्लीक आपली इमेज मॅनेजमेंट करप आनी पब्लीक परसेप्शन मॅनेज करपाकूच सरकार आसा. एक्च्युअल गव्हर्नन्सान सरकार इनवॉल्वूच ना जाल्यार हे 1000 पुलीस ऑफिसर गेले खंय, आशिल्ले खंय ते, जेन्ना हे जालें तेन्ना खंय गेले.
आज वी विजिटेड दी आसिलो हॉस्पिटल आनीक खूब दुखाची गजाल जेन्ना एक ट्रेजेडी जाता आनीक ह्या ट्रेजेडीक वी हॅव लॉस्ट 6 लायफ्स आनीक जे शिफ्ट जाले म्हाका दिसता ऑलमोस्ट अनदर 5-6 आर इंट्युबेटेड इन गोवा मेडिकल कॉलेज. सुरवातेक आमी गोवा मेडिकल कॉलेजीन गेले आनीक थिंगा कॅज्युअलिटीनूय जायते इंजर्ड लोक आसा. सेवरल पीपल वर बॉट डेड आनीक म्हाका दिसता डेफिनेटली for the first time in the history of Goa such an incident has happened. And what measures were taken, whether measures were in place. I believe Amche Adhyaksh, he was there for this Jatra in the night and happened at around 2:30. We will definitely brief the press, but we stay, aaj ami sagle je innocent lives were lost, where we stay with their families. We are asking that there has to be an inquiry. There has to be inquiry into why such incident happened, whether it happened because of hypoxia, whether it happened because there was a fight. Some people say that there was shock, whether measures were taken with regards to disaster management failure. These are all questions and we are analyzing.
We, the AITC, extend our sympathy to the bereaved members of the families that lost their near and dear ones at the tragic incident that took place at the Larai festival in Shirgao. According to eyewitnesses, the stampede was the negligence of the law and order administration. AITC demands an institution of a commission of inquiry to fix the responsibility and take necessary action that such things are not repeated again. The government should immediately disburse an ex gratia payment to those who have been affected in death and in injuries at this incident.
In the end, 6 lives were lost, not in a flood or a fire, but in a crowd that wasn't managed. This is not just a human tragedy, it's a wake-up call. Will those in power rise to it? We'll keep tracking every twist in this developing story, from the probe to the politics. Stay with us for more developments and updates on this devastating incident that has changed the lives of many forever, and a police force left searching for answers as to what really went wrong. Keep watching Goa 365.